It's that time of year when we kill time before getting to the worst movies of the year list. Guess I should be all positive or whatever. This is my list of my 10 favorite movies of 2019. I would say what the runners-up were, but I'm not gonna do that. They didn't make my list, which means I hate them. I'm kidding. Let's start out with something kind of forgotten and deserves a little attention. Number 10, Cold Pursuit. Advertised as a straightforward Liam Neeson revenge movie, this American remake of the Norwegian film In Order of Disappearance, both directed by Hans Petter Moland, is a Coen Brothers-style, very dark comedy that has excellent action sequences with a wicked sense of humor as it pokes fun at certain revenge movie tropes and death scenes. There's fun little touches to it, like posting title cards whenever someone dies, and Tom Bateman's insanely entertaining performance makes him one of my favorite action movie villains in years. Number 9, The Peanut Butter Falcon. This Mark Twain-inspired movie features brilliant acting, especially in an against-type career-best performance from Shia LaBeouf. There's a lot of strange twists and turns in this journey film about a young dude with Down syndrome escaping an old age home in order to meet his wrestling idol, and the friendship he strikes with LaBeouf while on the run from John Hawkes and his gang. It's a very funny, feel-good movie with a lot of heart. Number 8, War. This Indian action film, which you could almost argue is at least partly inspired by the Jet Li Jason Statham movie War, is absolutely insane. There's a musical number after an attempted stoning, there's an intermission that then sends the movie into a romance family drama plotline, and every action scene feels like you crossbred the volleyball scene from Top Gun with a John Woo film. I gotta spotlight this film. It was the craziest action movie I saw all year. Number 7, The Lighthouse. Willem Dafoe gives the best supporting performance this year. With its mixture of gorgeous and claustrophobic cinematography, 2 brilliant lead performances, and sudden bursts of violence, The Lighthouse is a positively haunting movie about 2 lighthouse keepers isolated on a New England island in the 1800s and driven absolutely mad with loneliness, superstition, and complete drunkenness. Number 6, Dolomite Is My Name. God, it was great having Eddie back. Eddie Murphy stars as the legendary Rudy Ray Moore as the movie chronicles the creation of his Dolomite character and the making of the first Dolomite film in 1975. It's an incredibly endearing film about not giving up on your dreams and is a very inspiring story that shows how pure positive energy can help get your stuff made and getting it out there for people to see. Number 5, Marriage Story. It's a very real and heartbreaking film about divorce made by people who very clearly have experience in the subject matter. It shows that you can go into something like divorce wanting it to be completely easy and painless, but then all of that is corrupted by outside forces around you. The performances are raw, and the characters and fights are not afraid to be very complex. It does not shy away from tragic things in life like this that can absolutely break you and burn you the hell out. Number 4, 1917. This is one of the best war movies I've seen in years. It's a simple story of 2 men delivering a message to stop an attack on their soldiers, and through its use of cinematography and the one-shot editing, it is intense as hell from beginning to end and does an outstanding job of really putting you in the midst of the action as you're going along with the POV of these characters and discovering horrific imagery and fights at the same time they are. You're on the edge of your seat, gripping the arm of the person next to you, rooting for these guys. This is practically a horror film. Number 3, Gloria Bell. Almost like an updated Looking for Mr. Goodbar, this is another movie from 2019 that deserves more love at the end of the year. Julianne Moore is excellent here as a divorcee who spends her evenings dancing the night away at discos and then gets into a relationship with another divorcee played by John Turturro, who turns out to be a bigger basket case as the movie goes on, all leading to one of my favorite movie climaxes of the year. Like Cold Pursuit, this is also an American remake directed by the original director, this one directed by Sebastian Lilio from his 2013 film Gloria. Number 2, Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler gives one of my favorite performances of the year, and between this and Good Time, the Safdie brothers are two of my favorite new directors working today. This is like a 2-hour panic attack by way of real Abel Ferrara-inspired grit and sleaze. It's an insane story about a jeweler with a gambling addiction and a possible magic rock that falls under the obsessive eye of NBA player Kevin Garnett, who's excellent playing himself. The movie takes a morally corrupt character like Sandler, who gets deeper and deeper into debt while trying to pull himself out of said debt, and does a great job of still getting you to like the character and root for him and go along with this really wild ride. And my number 1 choice, Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like all movies I'd put on a decade's best list, this is a movie that reminds me of how much I love movies and love going to movies. It's a funny and sad love letter to Hollywood, to television dramas, to Italian action movies and TV westerns, all seen through the eyes of an actor and stuntman heading towards the back end of their career, and Sharon Tate having the cheerful optimism of someone at the start of their career. The movie takes history and combines it with fantasy, and does so in a way that's both highly artistic and done out of respect. The movie leaves us with a what-if scenario that's a real gut punch of sadness, yet also bittersweet. This is my favorite Tarantino movie since Jackie Brown. I can't rave enough about this movie. Please tell us in the comments below your picks for the best movies of the year. And as always, click the subscribe button and like and share our videos on social media. And we'll see you soon with our list of the 10 worst movies of 2019.